Hari Om. Let's start with a prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Welcome you to the Ola Open Learning for All Sanskrit Sahitya Rasaswada lecture series. We are reading Shakuntalam, third act, and it is not yet over. Okay, so third act, almost 15 verses we have done. 16 verses we have done. Guru Paritapani Nate Gatrani Upacharam Arhanti. When the king suddenly approaches the girls, Shakuntala, Priyambada and Anasuya, they get startled, and Shakuntala wants to get up from her Pushpashaya, and he says, Alam alam ayasena, and your limbs have become so delicate, so no need to follow all the decorum and all that. So he just says, Nate gatrani upacharam arhanti. And kidrushani gatrani, there are three visheshanas. Guru paritapani, for whom the paritapa, the heat, because of separation, the Madanatapa is Guru, very, very grave, very intense. Sandashta Kusuma Shayanani. And when she all her limbs are already, they are having the Kusuma Shaya stuck to her body because it's so delicate, and therefore if she wants to get up, she will not only carry a few flowers here and there, but the entire bed will come up with her. And then Ashuklanta Bisabhanga Surabhini. And the Gatras have turned fragrant, Surabhini, because of Bisabhanga, the pieces, the Shakala of Bisa, the Mrinala Nala, the Kamala Nala, which are Ashuklanta, which faded very quickly. The moment they are spread, they fed. And I gave you last Sunday the example of the Prajakta flowers. You hold them even for a minute or two in your hands, they become, crumpled. The petals start turning inwards, so they become wet because of the tapa, the body heat. Itaha shilatalaika desham alankarotu vayasyaha, and I made a note of that Anasuya says, addresses Dushyanta as Vayasya, friend, because he is also sailing in the same boat. And Raja Upavishati Dvayoho api Yuvayoho Anyonya Anuragaha Pratyakshaha. Priyambada takes the lead, that love for each other in both of you is equal, yet Sakhisnehaha punaha mam punaruktavadinim karoti. But I would like to say something, though I may be repeating it again and again. And Raja says, Bhadre na etat pariharyam, you should not avoid what you want to speak. And then comes a very beautiful generalization. We were seeing it last time. Vivakshitam hi anuktam anutapam janayati. So Vivakshitam, whatever is ipsita for vaktum, for talking, if you don't speak that at that particular moment, then anutapam janayati, it creates, it generates remorse and repentance later on. Arey, usi time bol diya hota to acha rehta. Then we think of that, but we can't go back in the time machine, right? And therefore, whatever emerges, whatever feelings we want to express, you express there and then. If you love some person, tell him upfront. If you really care for your parents, why don't you hesitate in admitting that? And when they are living, you should say that how greatly you adore them and they are like icons in your life. When they go, they pass away, you just hang their frame on the wall and put a garland. What is the use? So when they would like to hear that, and you also want to speak up, you just don't speak it up that time, So many instances are there in every relation. In every relation, we have so many things to tell to each other, but something holds us back. And then later on, when the time is gone and when we lose the person forever, then we think, oh, I should have expressed my thoughts, my feelings for that person there itself, then itself. It's lost now, right? So, anutapam janayati, this sentence has a profound meaning and it's very, very human, very, very psychologically, I would say, very, very pregnant words are there. Vivakshitam, anuktam, anutapam. So, very, very profound sentence and a beautiful arthantaranyasa, as I said last time. Then Priyambada says, आपन्नस्य विषयनिवासिनः जनस्य आर्तिहरेण राज्ञा भवितव्यम् इत्येषः वो धर्मः. She tries to remind the king what is vaha dharma, what is your duty, what you should do. What is your dharma? Artiharena rajnya bhavitavyam. Raja should be one who removes the distress of the people. Arti harati yaha saha artiharaha tadrishena rajnya bhavyam bhavitavyam ityeshavo dharmaha. If you remember right from the first act, the brahmacharis who stop him from hunting that mriga, artatranaya vaha shastram na hantumanagasi, right? So this comes everywhere and it is Pauravanam dharma, Raja also says, and that's why he has stayed back and he sent Vidushaka when his mother wanted him back. So this Paurava Raja in general and Dushyanta in particular, because he is Lalama Bhutaha Pauravana. Therefore, what is your dharma? Artatranaya artiharena rajnya bhavitavyam. Artim kasya, artihi kasya, then apannasya vishaya nivasinaha janasya. Janasya artihi, okay, the dukkha or the distress, the disappointment, agony, pain, etc. of jana, of people. Who are the people? Apanna, who have already faced some calamities, they have been encountered by something, adverse situations, they become apanna, apadgrasta, apannasya janasya, and not any apanna jana staying anywhere in the world, vishaya nivasinaha, one who stays in your domain. O king, the person who stays in your domain, ruled, the region ruled by you, and if the person is distressed, then it is your duty to remove the distress and dissatisfaction and discontentment, whatever this of that person. Vishaya nivasinaha. Vishaya has different meanings. Vishaya could be an object. What we say, Vishayendriya pratyakshajanyam, Vishayendriya Sanyogajanyam Jnanam Pratyakshamitya Vidhiyate. That there, Vishaya means the object which is seen, perceived, the object of perception. And Indriya, the organs of perception, the cognitive organs of perception. So there Vishaya means object. But Vishaya, with the etymology, Vishinmanti or Visheshena Sinoti iti Vishayaha. That which really Visheshena, specifically, Sinoti, confines the borders, that is Vishaya. So it is a particular space or region, kingdom, domain, So these are the meanings. So तुझ्या राज्यात राहणारा आणि जो दुःखी आहे त्याचं दुःख दूर करणं हे राजा तुझं कर्तव्य आहे. सो विषय निवासिनः आपन्नस्य जनस्य आर्तिहरेण राज्ञा भवितव्यम इत्येषवो धर्मः. And what Priyambada wants to suggest is that our ashrama is ruled by you. You are funding it. It has got Raja Ashraya. So we are in a way your praja. And here is Shakuntala, your prajajana, who is very dukkhi, kashti, right? So remove her distress. So she is also your prajajana. Na asmat param. See, this is so very colloquial Sanskrit conversational touch. Na asmat param. इससे बढ़कर और क्या है? एष वो धर्म, इससे बढ़कर और कोई धर्म है ही नहीं. दैट इज माई फर्स्ट प्राइम मोस्ट ड्यूटी, to take care of the people in my kingdom. Na asmat param, there is nothing more grave or more urgent than this. Okay? Te nahi. Then Priyambada says, in some manuscripts it is Anasuya. Instead of Priyambada, some manuscripts it is Anasuya. But we have seen that Priyambada opens the conversation first. So let it be Priyambada, and later on also Shakuntala, Priyambadam avalokya. And then again they have to change it as Anasuyam avalokya. So instead of changing, making too many changes, better accept what it is there in our edition, Priyambada, because she is more close in the sense she is more vocal, you can say, she is more articulate. Anasuya is a little bit reserved. If you compare and contrast the characteristics of these two friends of Shakuntala, Anasuya is a little more matured, but little more introvert, and she goes by rules, regulations, this and that, whereas Priyambada is impulsive. Whatever comes to her mind, bol ke bas. So she doesn't wait for, she doesn't coin words and I have to make a proper sentence to talk to king and all that. She won't do all that stuff. She just speaks out her heart. Te nahi iyam avayoho Priyasakhi. Then this asmakam avayoho, our, because they are two, Priyasakhi, our dear friend, tvamuddishya, on account of you, idam avasthantaram bhagavata madanena aropita, causal. So Madana, Bhagavan Madana, the god of love, he has put her, aropita. She didn't enter this situation. Madana made her undergo this situation. So Bhagavata Madanena iyam avasthantaram. So she was not like this before she saw you. Till Dushyanta came to the hermitage in the first act, they were having their chats and everything normally, and there was ashrama virodhinaha vikarasya samvrittasmi, all that. So that has happened all of a sudden now. So this is an avasthantara. Before you came, we were enjoying our own company and we were not even touched by any such feeling of love. But now, Bhagavata Madanena Tvamuddishya Iyam Avayoho Priyasakhi Idam Avasthantaram Aropita. This is the pitiable. This, you are seeing her. Kusumastarana and Parihiyase Angaihi. Her Kanti is fading. Kevalam Lavanyamayi Chaya Tvam Namunchati. So all these descriptions which we have seen, all that has occurred only because of you. So you have to remove her sorrow. Okay? Idam avastha. Every word is important. Avasthantaram. Anya avastha. Avasthantaram. What is anya avastha? What is the previous avastha? So compare. She was not like this before she saw you. But now look at her. Right? So idam avasthantaram bhagavata madanena aropita tvamuddishya. On account of you. Tad arhasi, therefore, what you should do? Tad arhasi abhyupapatya jeevitam asyaha avalambitum. And therefore, you deserve to support her life. Jeevitam asyaha avalambitum. By what? By having compassion on her. So, she has already told her sakhis, Shakuntala has already told Priyambada and Anasuya, if you really care for me, then you do like that. Something you do. Yena aham shochaniya bhavishyami anyatha sinchatam me tilodakam. Otherwise you offer tilodaka to me. And therefore we request you to take pity on her condition and remove her sorrow. King says, this is like, andhala magto ek dola, dev deto don dole. I am asking only for one eye and Bhagwan has given me two eyes to see. He is also sailing in the same boat. He also wants to get, his love reciprocated by Shakuntala. And here Shakuntala's has approached him through her friends. So, and she has written later also, we saw that last time. So, Bhadre sadharanoyam pranayah. So, this love is common. As it is for her, it is for me. It is not that I have to take compassion on her. Even she needs to take compassion on me to reciprocate my love, so that mutually we fulfill each other's desires. Sarvatha anugrahitosmi. I am really blessed. I am fortunate that Shakuntala is having such a feeling for me. I feel really fortunate. Shakuntala priyam vadam avalokya hala किम अंतःपुर विरह पर्युत्सुकस्य राजर्षेः उपरोधेन. This is a little sarcastic comment, very feminine comment, very feminine. बायकी शेरा मारलेला आहे. See, this Rajarshi, it is not that he is an unmarried guy. He is already married. Okay. And later on, this Anasuya would also say, Bahuvallabhaha Rajanaha iti shruyate. Kings normally have many wives. So now she is saying, why are you stopping him, O Priyambada? He must be thinking of his, other queens in his Antahpura. So, hala kim Antahpura viraha paryutsukasya. How is the Rajarshi? He is paryutsuka, eager to meet, because he has been staying away from Antahpura for so many days, almost a month or so, right? So, Antahpura viraha paryutsuka. So, he is already eager to meet his queens. Antahpura is literally the place where the queens stay, Rani Vasa. Harem is a word, but I don't like it. It is typical, like very, a different connotation it has, harem. Rani Vasa, Rani Griha is okay. Or the place, Antahpura, it is innermost chamber of the royal palace where the queens are normally residing. So, Antahpura. So, this is really a place, but it speaks of the queens by Lakshana. When we say Manchaha Kroshanti, you remember the typical Abhidha Lakshana Vyanjana you have studied? Lakshana. So, Lakshana is Manchaha Kroshanti or what is that? Chatrinaha Gachanti. So, like that, Manchaha Kroshanti, it is not Manchaha. The people staying on the Mancha, they are talking aloud and all that. So, by Lakshana, Antahpura Viraha is Viraha from the queens staying in the Antahpura. Okay. So, Antahpura Viraha Paryutsukasya Rajarsheha Uparodena. Why are you stopping him like this? And here Raghava Bhatta makes a very good comment. Normally, I would have missed that, but for the reading of the commentary, I could catch that statement, He says, Anena, what is that? Atmanaha saubhagyatishayatvam anena dhvanyate. How this sentence suggests Atmanaha saubhagyatishayatvam, one may wonder, right? What she means is that there may be many queens, many beautiful queens, still the king is loving me. Still the king is deeply in love with me and wants me to reciprocate his love. That means I am so fortunate. Right? So, anena atmanaha saubhagyatishayatvam dhvanyate. Okay? So, this is what you can say from Bhashyakaras, from the commentators. What you gain is these little nuances. From such sentences also there is a Vyanjana here. It is not only Lakshana, she talks Lakshanika, but there is a Dhvani which is caught by the commentator. Kimasya Rajarshehe Uparodhena, and outwardly it's a sarcastic remark. Why are you stopping him? Let him go, no? Who am I? There are beautiful queens waiting for him there. Why should he stay back for me? Like that. So she is like sarcastically also saying it. Then Raja says, Sundari. First time he is addressing her as Sundari. Direct address, right? Sundari. Idam ananya parayanam anyatha hridaya sannihite sa hridayam mama yadi samarthayase madirekshane madana bana hatosmi hataha punaha. Nice verse it is. Little complicated in the sense that I am already dead. I am already bitten and smitten by love. And you are saying this, you are questioning my love for you. I am smitten and hitten again and again. Hataha madana banena hataha aham punaha api hataha tava shabdaihi. Okay? By your words, I am hit again. I am already smitten. I am already hit by Madana, Madanasya Bana. Now your Vagbhanaihi aham punaha api hataha. And what is the Vagbhana? You say that I am looking forward to meet the ladies in my queens in the Antapura. I am so deeply in love with you. I don't even think of anything. I have forgotten to eat and drink, and I have left the Mrigaya because I see in the Mriga your eyes and all that stuff. And I'm so deeply in love with you, and still you suspect my love. Still you question my love. So I'm hit again and again by your Vagbhana. And therefore he wants to assure her how she is so close to his heart. And it is only she who has occupied and pervaded his entire heart. There is none other in his heart but her. Okay, that's what he wants to assure her. And therefore he says, Idam me hridayam, idam mama hridayam, ananya parayanam. It is not taking resort, param ayanam, parayanam, sa kashtha, sa paragatihi, parayanam, the highest resort, okay? So, idam mama hridayam, anya parayanam. It does not take refuge, it does not take resort in any other thing but you. So, my heart will be comforted only with your thoughts and nobody else. So I can't even think of my Antapura. I have forgotten everything after seeing you. That's what he wants to say. And why so? Mama Hridayam, he is addressing her, Hridaya Sannihite and Madirekshane. There are two Visheshanas in the Sambodhana. Okay? Hridaya Sannihite. Kale has given two types of notes on this. Hridaya Sannihita, sam plus ni plus dha. Hita is the Nishtanta Rupa. Sam plus ni plus dha, placed near. Okay? Sannihita, it is placed near my heart. O Hridaya Sannihite, one who is placed near my heart. Near my heart. Hridayasya Sannihite. Hridayasya nikate ya hita. Tadrishi tvam. He Hridaya Sannihite. Other thing he takes it as sat plus nihita. Sat plus nihita. It will also become sannihita. Ta becomes na because the next word, right? What is the rule? Jalam jashonte, whatever. I am not good at grammar. Jalam jashonte. So this will become na. Sat plus nihita, sannihita. Sat is that which already is well, and nihita established. So, Hridaya Sannihite will have two meanings. One is one who is residing very near my heart, and the other is one who is firmly established in my heart. There is little change, right? Little difference in the meaning, and therefore sam plus nihita or sat plus nihita. The word will be the same, sannihita with the jalam jashonte, whatever. So, Hridaya Sannihite, but if you put anuswara, in that, it becomes sam plus nihita, right? And then it is near my heart. In the Kale's edition, there is anuswara. But if you write sannihita with double na, it becomes sat plus nihita, and that is more intense, isn't it? You are there, and you are very close, firmly established in my heart, so that nobody can remove you from there. Now you are occupied that my Hridaya Simhasaneshwari. You are my Hridaya Simhasaneshwari, like Rajarajeshwari, Lalita, Mahatripura Sundari, right? So you are Hridaya Simhasaneshwari, so nobody can touch you even or remove you from from that place. So you are firmly well established in my Hridaya. Okay, so this is about Hridaya Sannihite. Another Visheshana the Sambodhana is used is Madirekshane. One whose Ikshana eyes are Madira. Madira, Madiharshe. Mada, Madayati. So Madiharshe, and Ra is a possessive suffix. Ra is a possessive suffix. Like we have Madhura, Madhu Yuktam, Madhuram. Ruchi Yuktam, Ruchiram. Bandhuram. Sundaram, Bandhuram, Chinmaya Vishwavidyapitham. Right? We saw that in our Kulagita of Chinmaya Vishwavidyapith. Sundaram, Bandhuram. So Bandhuram, Bandhu plus Ra. What I mean to say is Ra is a possessive suffix. So Madira is Harsha Yukta, gladdening. One whose eyes are gladdening, that is one thing. And Madira, the word is there. So Madira is captivating, attracting. So as attractive, as captivating as liquor. It also would suggest the color of the eyes is like the color of Madira. Not black pupils, but little bit golden brown, like the color of Madira. Right? This in Meghaduta it is said, I won't quote the verse, I don't remember it, but Balarama, Revati, what is that? Revati Nayanankam Suram Pibati, something like that. In Meghaduta it is there. So this would, I feel that Madirekshane will have so many meanings. One is she has very captivating, attractive eyes, and her eyes are little brownish or golden yellowish in color. Not her pupils are not black, dark black, but little brownish. That is the sign of beauty, it is said. In the commentary, however, we have, but I didn't like that meaning, but I will read it for you. Madirekshane, after drinking Madira, how the Ikshana, how the eyes start rolling. Now, how can Shakuntala have those rolling eyes, I don't somehow endorse or support this particular meaning, but the meaning is given there. Snigdhardha mukulikrita lambhita madira tatha panchaivatra pratijnata shauryaadityena drishtayah saushthavena aparityakta smera apanga manohara. So the eyes have, with apanga they are smiling. Apanga, the side glances, smera yukta, smera apanga, and therefore manoharaha. Vepamana antaraha, but inward they are vepamana, they are little kampayamana. Drishtihi madira parikirtita. Such a drishti is called madira drishtihi. So that is also, you can take if you want, but I feel madira with the ra as a possessive suffix, that nobody has commented, I haven't seen that. And Madira, the liquor, so one whose eyes are gladdening, captivating, then what you can say, bewitching eyes, she has bewitching eyes, so I get attracted towards her, and like the pupils, I said, like Madira. So that could be the Visheshana. So Madirekshane Hridaya Sannihite Yadi Samarthayase Anyaparayanam, if you are saying that I am Anyaparayana, or I am remembering my Antapura and I am very eager to meet because I am separated from my wives for so long, Yadi Samarthayase Idam Tarihi Aham Madanabana Hataha Punaha Hataha Iva Atmanam Manye. Then I feel that I am hit by you again with your Vakbana. Once I am hit by the Madanashara, and now I am hit by the Vagbana. So nice verse, right? Hridaya Sannihite, it is Drita Vilambita Vritta. Tarhi me durbhagyameva. If you think like that, then nobody could be more unfortunate than me. Tarhi me durbhagyameva. So, mama ananya parayanatvam hridayasya, that you take it for granted because you are very closely associated with me. You are my hridaya simhasaneshwari, and without you, I don't think of anybody else now. Anasuya then comes out saying, Vayasya, she is addressing Vayasya, okay, to the king. Vayasya, Bahuvallabhaha Rajanaha Shruyante. We hear that Raja people, the kings are Bahuvallabhaha, that means they have many wives. Yatha nau priyasakhi bandhujan shochaniya na bhavati tatha nirvahaya. So you should undertake this responsibility of our friend and live up to that standard, as she will not become pitiable by her own kith and kin, by her own relatives. क्यों इससे शादी कराई, उससे अच्छा था किसी बटू से शादी करा देते. ऐसा नहीं सोचना चाहिए किसी ने, राइट. सो यथा नौ प्रिय सखी, our dear friend, bandhujana shochaniya na bhavati tatha nirvahaya. Similar thing is there somewhere in the Vikramorvashi also. I think he has given, yatha iyam priyasakhi. This in Vikramorvashi, a Chitralekha, Urvashi's friend, she tells Pururava, what? Yaya yatha iyam priyasakhi swargasya na utkanthate tatha nirvahaya. You behave with her in that manner, you take care of her in that manner that she will not long for the heavenly kingdom. So all the heavenly pleasures, all the joys, you make available to her here itself, so that she is comfortable with you. Okay, so that is Chitralekha telling about Urvashi to Priyambada. This is typically, of the friend should ensure, they want to ensure that the king will take utmost care of their dear friend, so that she won't be pitiable later on. Bhadre, Kim Bahuna. I won't speak many words. Kim Bahuna. What to say more, I will tell only this thing, that Parigraha Bahutvepi Dve Pratishthe Kulasya me Samudra Rasana Chorvi Sakhi cha Yuvayoriyam. Fantastic verse, very, very beautiful verse. Dve Pratishthe Kulasya me. When Parigraha Bahutve Satyapi, Sati Saptami. Even though, because she has hinted at Bahuvallabhaha Rajanaha. Earlier Shakuntala also hinted Antapura Viraha Paryutsuka Janasya, etc. Right? So though there are many wives, Parigraha, wife, we'll see the meaning of Parigraha. There are so many meanings. So Parigraha Bahutve Satyapi. Even if I have many wives, let me assure you that hereafter I will have only two firm foundations of my clan, of my lineage, Dve Pratishthe Kulasya me. What are those? He being a king, a Sarvabhauma king, a Kshatriya par excellence. Prithvi is his first wife. Samudra Rashana Prithvi, and Yuvayoho Sakhi iyam. And second is Yuvayoho Sakhi. So I will have only two wives hereafter. Though I have many wives, hereafter I promise you that I will care only for two of my wives. One is the earth, which is Samudra Rashana, which is having her waistband in the form of oceans. So Ratnakara Mekhala Yukta, that is how normally it is described. The Prithvi is having a waistband in the form of oceans, because she's surrounded by oceans all over. So this is my first love, and your Sakhi will be the second love. Okay? But actual love making can happen only with your Sakhi. For Prithvi, I can just win the land and give it for ruling, right? But then, so he just wants to assure that these are the two Pratishtha. How the Paurava king Dushyanta will be known hereafter? Hereafter he will be known as Shakuntala's husband and Prithvipati. That's it. I don't want my recognition in any other name. So that is a great assurance he wants to give to these friends. Now we'll just see the meanings of parigraha. Parigraha, pari is the upasarga, okay? And when in nirukta, we are having, anarthaka, what is that? Na nirbaddha upasargaha arthan nirahuhu. And then there is a counter argument, and Gargya says that uccha vachaha artha bhavanti iti. So every upasarga is also meaningful. Sometimes the word parigraha is rashana itself. Parigraha means a rein. Not rashana exactly, but the rein, lagam, घोड़े का lagam. And it is called pragraha or pragraha. Parigraha, pragraha or pragraha, that is the reins or the ashwarashmi. Ashwarashmi is one meaning. Then parigraha, normally it is used in the Sanskrit literature as wife. Navedara parigrahe matrubhishchintyamananam tehino divasagataha, says Bhavabhuti in Uttara Ramacharita, right? When I was newly married, Navedara parigrahe, all my, Rama is saying this. When all my mothers, Matrubhihi, 3 mothers, Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi, Matrubhishchintyamananam tehino divasagataha. We just remember tehino divasagataha, the last sentence, the last pada, right? But the first 2 pada, 3 padas have Navedara parigrahe. When I came back from Mithila Nagari, from having Videha Rajakanya with me, I was newly married, I was taken care of and pampered by my mothers and all that. What wonderful days I spent. And now see what has happened. So, tehino divasa, Navedara parigrahe. It also means parijana. Parijana, the servant people also, no? Because it is, what are the meanings of parigraha? The lexical meanings are adanam, mooladhanam, shapoktihi. Parigraha, paritaha, grihante iti parigrahaha. Paritaha, from all sides, grihante, they are taken care of. Okay? So, paritaha, so they could be parijana, they could be wives. Bharyaha kasmat, bharana poshanat. Similarly, parijanaha, parigraha kasmat, paritaha grihante. So, adana is one meaning, accepting or receiving. For example, tyakta sarva parigraha, one who has abandoned all his belongings, all his possessions. Tyakta sarva parigraha. Raja parigraha, holding raja. So, parigraha could be possession, belonging, then our things which we receiving basically, adana. Vidya parigraha, accepting the vidya or taking vidya parigraha. Asana parigraha, asana parigraha kriyatam. So these are various meanings, adanam, mooladhanam and shapokti. In shapokti also this is used sometimes. We have come across this parigraha, asamshayam kshatra parigrama parigraha kshama esha. And then pramanamantah karana pravrittayaha in the first act. Okay. So parigraha bahutvepi. So though there are many wives, now here you can't take parigraha as parijana. It has to be wives. Bahuvallabhaha rajanaha in the continuation. Parigraha bahutvepi dve pratishthe. Samudra rashana, samudra rasana and samudra vasana. There are 3 variant readings. Rashana and rasana both mean one and the same. Now rasana meaning jivha is rasyate anaya iti rasana. The vigraha, the etymology differs. The verb differs. And rashana is, I think, from rashana is ashnute jaghanam iti rashana. Asha plus yuch, and it is rashadeshaha. Asha is the verb, not rasa. In rasana meaning jivha, it is rasa. Rasyate anaya iti. The word rasa, the liquid or the sara, the gist. So all these tests. So rasa is a test. There are shadrasa, right? So amla, tikta, lavana, kashaya, etc. So rasyate anaya iti rasana. But sometimes rasana and rashana are, that sa and sha get interchanged, but the etymology differs. Rashana, when it means what is that? Kati bhushanam, stri kati bhushanam, it is from asha, ashnute jaghanabhagam iti rashana. That which surrounds the west part, west, not east west, west, W-A-S-T. So ashnute jaghanam iti rashana, rasyate anaya iti rasana. There is a pathabheda samudra vasana. And samudra vasane devi parvatastana mandale vishnu patni namastubhyam, right? So samudra vasana for Prithvi, it is stated to be having attired by water, by oceans all around. So oceans, the Neela Vasana of Prithvi is because of the Samudra, because of the oceans surrounding her. So Vasana is also okay, and Rashana is also okay, but Rasana I don't really much appreciate, Samudra Rasana. If you take Rasana as Rashana, because if you see in the lexicon, Rasana also means Rashana, Sashayoho Abhedaha in that. Okay, so Samudra Rasana or Samudra Vasana cha Urvi, Sakhi cha Yuvayoho iyam. So these are the only two ladies now in my life hereafter. I won't have much regard for other wives, and that is so obvious. In the fifth act we come across Hamsapadika's song that she feels neglected. A king is no more looking at her and not caring for her, you know. So Kamala Matra Vasati Kritam and all that. So Samudra Rasana Chorvi Sakhi cha Yuvayohoyam. Nirvrite Svaha. Yes, now we are relieved. Now we got relief and solace that we got a document from you, not written but verbal, but the king, what he promises, he has to follow that. Nirvrite Svaha, we are very happy, we got a relief now, we got relieved. Now this is the time that they too must have some ekanta. Now these two Sakhis are also there. What is their business there? They should be going out, right? So Kalidasa finds out something for them. It is through Priyambada he finds out an excuse to go out from that place and give them ekanta to the couple. Anasuye, Eshaha ito datta drishtihi utsukaha mrigapotakaha mataram anvishyati ehi sanyojayava enam. Nice. She knows what Shakuntala would like her to do now. Leave them alone, right? So she says to Anasuya that this is a mrigapotaka, a small bacha of mriga, fawn, right? And it is mataram anvishyati. It is looking here and there for its mother. Ito datta drishtihi, looking here, this side. See there? Utsukaha, he is eager to meet the mother to drink milk or something like that. So, ehi sanyojayava enam. So, let us go and unite that mrigapotaka, that little fawn, to its mother. Let's go. Iti ubhe prasthite. Now the situation. Shakuntala is left all alone. She has never been left alone by her friends till now. And both of them, they want to go. She gets anxious. She says, Hala, asharanasmi samritta. What will I do now? Both of you are leaving me. Asharanasmi. Anyatara yuvayoho agacchatu. One can go, no? One, please stay here with me. Somebody I want to support me. Anyatara yuvayoho agacchatu. Hala asharanasmi. Asharana. Sharana is support, Sharana is shelter. Sharanam nama grihamapi. Shru, Shrinati. What is that? Shrinati dukkham anena iti Sharanam nama griham. Okay. So, Asharanasmi, now here of course it is not griha. Asharanasmi, I have been rendered supportless. If both of you leave me with this stranger man, what will I do? Please, one of you go and one of you stay here. Eka anyatara yuvayoho agacchatu. Ubhe. Both simultaneously they say, Prithivyaha yaha sharanam satava samipe vartate. Only this much. What is the need of us? Who is the Sharana, the resort of the entire earth? He is there with you. Why do you need our support? He is there to support you. So, iti nishkrante. So, you don't need any other Sharana now because you have been pining for him. All your limbs, and Raghava Bhatta, we saw last time how every limb is craving for the union with Dushyanta. And now when he is here, why are you asking us to stay back? He is there to take care of you. Shakuntala, Katham, Gate, oh, they're gone. What do I do now? So very human. She is Bala, inexperienced, right? And she is not accustomed to the city things and all that. Poor thing, brought up in a hermitage. What other things she would know? The Madana thing and how to behave and this and that. So, Katham Gate Eva Alamavegena. Now, Prithivyaha Yaha Sharanam, he has to come forward. Alamavegena. Why are you so anxious and so restless and uneasy? I am here. मैं हूँ ना. ननु अयम आराधयिता जनः तव समीपे वर्तते. Here I am, very near to you. Aradhaita Janaha, one who is, taking care of your comforts, and one who is Artihara. Artiharena Radnya Bhavitavyam. I am the Artihara. I am your support. I am your Sharana. And Aradhaita Jana is like a Sevaka. I am Tava Dasanudasaha Ayam Ahamasmi. Right? Adya Prabhriti Avanatangi Tavasmi Dasaha, even Sakshat, Lord Shankara, in Kumara Sambhava of Kalidasa, Shankara, he sits on his knees and tells Parvati, who is practicing penance, Shankara has come there in the form of a Batu to test her. Very beautiful Uma Batu Samvada. And then when he Swarupamastaya Chastitaha, and then Shailadiraja Tanayana Yayauna Tasthav, after that beautiful verse, he just says, Adya Prabhriti Avanatangi Tavasmi Dasaha. I am your Dasa. If Sakshat Shankara says that he is the Dasa, then he is a Martya king, Dushyanta. He will say, Aham Aradhaita. Aham your Dasa. Aham Kinkara. You just have to order. Kinkaromi iti bruvan yaha tishtati sa kinkaraha. Right? One who goes on asking you, I wish we had such servants these days. But we don't have. Anyhow, so kinkaromi, what should I do? What should I do? So one who asks this to his master is called kinkara. Every word, it is not just servant, one who serves. Kinkaromi. So he is a very active, proactive servant. Every time he wants to get engaged in some or the other activity, Kinkara. So, Aham Aradhaita Janaha, that is your servant, okay, your Dasa. Kim Sheetalaihi Klama Vinodibhihi Ardravatan Sancharayami Nalini Dalatala Vrintaihi Anke Nidhaya Karabhoru Yatha Sukhamte Sambahayami Charanau Utapadmatamrau. So, what can I do for you? I want to do so many things, okay? I am here for you, at your service, madam. So what can I do for you? I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. What do you want me to do? So he gives her some options. Kim, shall I? Sheetalaihi, shall I? Nalini dalatala vrantaihi, sheetalaihi, klama vinodibhihi, ardravatan sancharayami. Shall I fan you? Ardravatan, the moist breezes. Why moist? Because it is Nalini, Dala, Tala, Vranta. Tala Vranta is a fan, Vyajanam. Why? Basically, it was made up of Tala leaves, and therefore for fanning, it was made up of Tala leaves, and therefore Tala Vranta. Vranta is a stem, that's a stem, and Tala Patra is like this, so this looks like a, right, Tala Vranta. So Nalini Dala Talavranta, and therefore they will have that moisture in that, right? So Sheetalaihi. There is a Pathabheda, Sheekaraihi. Sheekara is the droplets of water. So, but then Ardra is already given. Ardra Vatan Sancharayami, shall I fan you so that the cool breezes coming out of these lotus leaves would remove your languor and remove your tapa. Okay, she is Madana Tapta Klama Vinodibi. Klama, distress, languor. So that she has become languid, alasa, because of her Madanatapa. So Vinodibhi, now Vinoda here is not Vinoda as a humor or joke. I think some time back I had told you, V plus Nuda is to divert. So that which diverts, removes your agony, such type of fan with the help of this Nalini Dala Talavranta. Shall I fan you with that so that you get little moisture, little breeze, and your tapa gets removed? Shall I do that? Kim Sheetalaihi Klama Vinodibhihi Nalini Dala Talavrantaihi Ardravatan Sancharayami. That was one option. Or Anke Nidhaya Karabhoru, or putting you on my lap, Anke Nidhayatvam, He Karabhoru. Karabha is a young elephant, or Karab is the trunk of an elephant. Karabha also means a young Ushtrapotaka, young one of a camel. And Karabha physiologically means from Manibandha to Kanishthika Mula, this portion. From Manibandha to Kanishthika Mula. Okay, this portion is also known as Bahya Bhaga, not the Antara Bhaga, Bahya Bhaga of a Kara. So that is also given in the commentary somewhere, I think. I think it is given somewhere. Karabha Oru, somewhere it was given, I read it somewhere. Or Karabha could be Karabha plus Buru, then, but you can see that somewhere. I think in Raghava Bhatta's commentary it is given. Madana Santaptapi Karabhoru Taduru Kidrishaihi Sheetalaihi Sheetalasparshaihi Punaha Kidrishaihi Klamam Visheshena Nudanti Taihi Klanti Haraihi Manibandhat Akanishthakam Karasya Karabhaha Bahihi. Karasya Bahihi Ityapi Karabhaha. The Bahya portion of Kara is also Karabha. Okay. I think I wrote somewhere something. No, I saw it in the Shabdakalpadruma, but I didn't write it. Shabdakalpadruma. Okay. So Karabha is the Karasya Bahya Bhagaha, and Karabha also means the Ushtra Potaka or Gajapotaka or the trunk of a elephant. So Karabhoru, like a Rambhoru. Rambhoru is also commonly used in the Sanskrit literature. Rambha is a plantain, Kadali, Kadali Vriksha, not Vriksha, Kadali. So one whose thighs are as white and nirloma, like the Kadali stem. So she is Rambhoru. But these are the adjectives which are used in general to signify the beauty of a lady. I mean, if we were to translate it literally, it will become very weird translation, right? And it won't be a very poetically and aesthetically very good translation if you literally go on translating. One who has thighs like that of the trunk of the elephant. Oh, why elephant comes in the thighs? No. So that becomes too complicated and too weird a translation. So just translate Karabhoru, Rambhoru as beautiful lady. That's a general thing. How he has translated this, O you with thighs beautifully tapering like the forearm. beautifully tapering like the forearm, he has translated Kale. Okay, so Anke Nidhaya. So the thing is, I will place you on my, like a child, you know, she has become so frail now. He can lift her and put her on his lap. Anke Nidhaya Yatha Sukham Te Padmatamrau Charanau Sambahayamyuta or Uta, shall I? What? Samvahayami, massage, gently rub your uh, uh, your feet like red lotus, padmatamrau, padmatamrau te charanau, samvahayami yatha sukham, so that it will comfort you. So pada samvahana, uru samvahana, these are typical Rati Krida described by Vatsyayana in his Kama Shastra. So king is an experienced person, right? Bahuvallabhaha Rajanaha, and he knows how to make the lady comfortable. I mean, shampooing the feet or massaging the feet. If you go for Kerala massage and the massagist lady, you know, she rubs you and massages your feet and all, you feel so nice, so comfortable. So Samvahana always gives you comfort. So Yatha Sukham Samvahayami te Padmatamrau Charanau. Padma is necessarily red lotus. As last time we saw, Kumuda is necessarily white lotus. Padma is red lotus. So Padmatamrau Charanau Samvahayami Uta. Shall I fan you so that your agony and your tapa goes away? Or shall I gently rub your feet? Pai churne, in Marathi we have a very nice verb for that. Churne. कापड वस्त्र पण चुरतं, पाय पण चुरतात, पण पाय चुरणे हॅज अ स्पेशल मीनिंग ऑफ डुईंग जेंटल मसाज. लक्ष्मी विष्णूचे पाय चुरत बसलेली असते शेषशय्येवर विष्णू झोपला असतो तेव्हा. सो दीज आर टिपिकल यू नो रिजनल मराठी फ्रेजेस. सो मी तुझे पाय चुरून देऊ का की तुला बरं वाटेल. सो दीज आर द थिंग. सो आय वॉन्ट टू मेक यू कम्फर्टेबल. What is his ultimate objective is to make her comfortable, and to do that, shall I fan you or shall I do gentle massage to you? So these are the two options. Shakuntala says, Na mananiyeshu atmanam aparadhayishye. I will not take such a service from you. You are mananiya. You are so revered. You are a king, Pauravanam, Lalama Bhutaha. How can I put you to serve me? Mananiyeshu atmanam na aparadhaishye. I won't have that guilt of making you serve physically for me. Okay? I won't do that. I mean, though I would love, not at this stage. Once they get married, they get to know each other, then there will be more openness in the relation. This is the first time they are close with each other. How can she take such a service? Even today's girl won't take such services, I hope. So, na mananiyeshu atmanam aparadhaishya. I think I'll stop. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.